ladies and gentlemen, our main event for Energy Wise Showcase 3. This is guaranteed to be a banger.
100%.
We have Brother Duo versus Brother Duo. Entering first, the tag team that your mother loves the most. It's the Dirty D's, Danny and Derek Diggler.
These two really know how to
make an entrance. There is something to be said for charisma, panache, and showmanship. These two men have it all.
following in the footsteps of wrestlers like Ric Flair and Buddy Rose, the flamboyance, the character.
It is as much a show as it is a fight for these men. They revel in it. They relish the opportunity to not only fight and maim, but entertain at the same time. But they have a fight ahead of them.
You cannot count out their opponents.
TNT, Terrell and Terrence, the sons of Hall of Famer Devon Dudley.
Their father, part of one of the greatest
Excuse us.
You're looking at your mom's favorite tag team, the Dudley, Danny, and Terrence Hughes, baby!
The audience loves to hate them.
And tonight, we're going up against TNT, Terrence and Terrell and Hughes. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even got a chance against the leanest, meanest, mama-pleasingest tag team around. Now, TNT, I know you're probably expecting us to say something about your dad, you know, with him being a WWE Hall of Famer and all, but actually, we're more interested in your moms.
Oh, come on.
You have to give it to them. They're trying to get in their heads before they're even in the ring. It's ingenious.
She must be getting awfully lonely.
This is low.
We're here to prove one thing.
Or is it
That we are the
tactically
greatest
brilliant?
brother tag team in wrestling history. By the end of the year, Northland Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And that's a double D guarantee.
Well, big words from the Dirty D's.
Making some promises. Let's see if they can keep that. And a good way to keep that promise would be to get some big momentum off a win here tonight against TNT, and here they are.
Terrell and Terrence Hughes, the sons of Devon Dudley, one half of the Dudley Boys.
One of the greatest tag teams of all time, and there's no way their dad didn't teach them how to be just a complete unit.
You cannot get in the ring with the progeny of a Dudley and not expect high octane performance.
Diggler sliding out of the ring, obviously a bit intimidated by TNT here.
I understand. And especially after their colorful words at the very beginning of this match, I can only assume both T and T are looking for a little bit of hands-on contact. The patented Diggler rock, paper, scissors.
It's like Terrence and Danny Diggler.
We'll start this match off. Terrence is pacing in the corner like a caged tiger.
Danny calling for the referee to remove his jacket for him.
Hey, that ref should be pretty honored. Not a lot of people get to touch Danny's Gucci.
Well, if the Digglers can win this match, let's see if TNT's mom will be one of them.
Wise words. Let's hope TNT didn't hear you say that. And the bell's rung. Here we are.
Oh, Danny getting in Terrell's face here.
The thing you can expect from the Digglers is taking their time, trying to get in the heads of their opponent. It's what they're good at. It's what they're known for.
Into a collar and elbow tie-up. Terrence getting control. Has Danny Diggler in a headlock. Danny sending him off the ropes. Drop down, roll over by Terrence. Danny off the rope. Big shoulder block knocking Terrence down.
Danny Diggler is, out of the two, he's the tactician. He's the man. I think there's something to be said about how sound his sheer wrestling ability is.
Maybe celebrating a bit too early, though. Going for another collar and elbow tie-up.
I think it's safe to say the Digglers have been celebrating this match for 3 or 4 days before this.
Danny has Terrence in that headlock. Terrence setting him off the ropes. Drop down. Danny leap over. Leapfrog by Terrence. Off the ropes and a big shoulder block.
I don't think Danny was ready for that.
I'm shocked Danny still has his shoes on after that
That's
one.
like getting hit by Brian Urlacher.
Terrell tagging himself in. Danny tagging his brother in. Went for an arm drag. And another. Terrell going for a clothesline. A leapfrog by Terrell. Pick him up. Atomic drop by Terrence. Neck breaker by Terrell. And a big seated crossbody. The double team offensive kick out by Derek. The double team offense of TNT here showing you that they have the tutelage of one of the greatest tag teams in the world.
Derek came into this match fresh and within 30 seconds is reeling. But you're right. Let me tell you, Damon, because there is nothing more harmonious than getting in the ring with your blood, your brother, someone that you were raised with. You almost don't have to think.
Terrell pushing Derek into that corner with these knife-edged chops.
Oh, the ringing. Danny calling for him in the center of the ring.
Terrell Irish whipping Derek into the other corner, and Danny pulling Derek out of the ring, saving his brother.
Take the 10 seconds. I don't think the Digglers were really prepared for this level of brash offense from both Terrence and Terrell.
That's what you get for underestimating these two men. Derek
asking for distance now.
getting back into the ring. Still getting some advice from his brother Danny. Danny tagging in.
Clear tag.
And a double drop kick knocking both Digglers down. TNT keeping the offense.
A boot to the teeth.
Oh, and now Danny getting some knife edge chops of his own.
Oh, that'll wake you up in the morning.
Terrell pulling his head back into another knife edge. No, countering the knife edge chop. And
Oh!
a poke to the eye by Danny
I don't
Diggler.
think he poked him in the eye. I think it was more of a punch to the side of the head, maybe.
Oh, and some chops of his own.
If the ref doesn't see it,
Oh, dragging Terrell's face off that top rope.
did it really happen?
Oh, Terrell trying to punch Derek there, getting out of the way.
You can see that there's a bit of fog in the eye.
And Derek tagging himself in there. Clothesline by Derek to Terrell.
This is what the Digglers do very well. Quick tags. Cut the ring off. Get your opponent into your friendly corner and take them apart like a turkey at Thanksgiving.
Derek tagging Danny in. Keeping Terrell on their side of the ring. Making it a lot harder for Terrell to get his fresher brother into this match. And the tag, Terrence in here. Big clothesline by Terrence to Danny. And another. And a sidewalk slam.
Almost put
Going
it
for the
right
cover,
through the
and
mat.
Danny kicks out.
Danny's still up. He had to be careful to get that shoulder up, but I think that's only because it was in so much pain from that sidewalk slam.
Terrence with that waist lock. Danny countering it into one of his own. Rolling him off the ropes. Went for an O'Connor roll. Terrence held onto the ropes. Oh, and a slingshot.
Derek and Danny now working together, and some would call it nefarious, others would call it tactical. I think
Referee
that's
distracted by Terrell not seeing that both his opponents are in the ring.
As I said, if the ref doesn't see it, is it a bad thing?
Danny disrespecting the other tag team here, tagging in Derek once again.
Terrence is stuck in the middle of the ring alone. He is a rock. He is an
Lifting
island.
him up and an assisted leg drop. The Digglers really using this double team offense. Oh, and a spinning leg drop.
The momentum from that, it's like getting hit with a falling tree.
They're keeping himself in between Terrence and his brother Terrell.
Getting him back into the corner.
Tagging into Danny.
Oh my gosh, and here we go. We've seen it once, we'll see it 1,000 times. The Digglers just taking them apart in the corner.
The crowd behind the Digglers here.
Home favorites. Love them or hate them.
Oh,
North Bay's own. They live and breathe North Bay.
Digglers once again tagging in. We know what this is. Biscuits and gravy.
My gosh. And that little bit of, that's a high sodium move, if I should say myself.
Grabbing him by the legs, dragging him into the center of the ring, going for a cover here. Terrence kicking out.
You can see the wear and tear now. Terrence he's having a hard time getting to his feet. And Derek knows it.
Your dad can teach you a lot of things. How to handle this punishment, probably not one of them.
You have to be. Your father can tell you all the stories, but he cannot teach you how to take a punch over and over. No one is ever prepared for the Digglers.
Big snap suplex by Danny Diggler there. Terrence needs to make that tag. Danny going for the cover, Terrence kicking out at two.
You can almost see Danny staring at Terrell across the other side. He knows what he's doing. They're forcing Terrell to watch his brother get picked apart.
Danny keeping Terrence in his corner, tagging Derek in once again. Quick offense here, wrenching the arm. Looks like they're playing a little bit of horse here.
It looks to me like they start off with the instep.
And a big suplex by both of these men.
And if you can't walk, you can't fight.
Going for the cover, Terrence once again kicking out at two.
The
frustration building for the Digglers.
They're pulling out all the stops. And they just can't get the three.
Once again, standing in between Terrence and Terrell, making sure Terrence stays in the ring.
Terrence he's getting a little bit of momentum. He's trying to get himself fired up. But every time that fire gets lit, one of the Digglers puts it out swiftly.
Danny wrenching that shoulder.
Oh my god.
That is not the way it is supposed to bend.
Working the joints. That's what Danny Diggler does.
Oh, going for a roll-up. Schoolboy, 1, 2. No, Danny kicks out. Big clothesline by Danny Diggler, knocking Terrence off his feet.
That was close. That was close. Wow, that roll-up came out of nowhere. I was a little bit shocked. But Danny's back on top of him.
Once again, wrenching that arm, focusing on the arm of Terrence here. Because I don't know if you know what the Dudley's finisher is, or what TNT's finish is. Let me tell you, it involves those arms.
If it's anything like its elder, working the shoulder is the smartest thing Danny can be doing right now. Terrell in the corner, trying to get his brother, trying to give him any semblance of encouragement to keep him on his feet.
Kick to the gut by Danny, keeping Terrence sectioned away from his brother. Quick punches to the gut here. Derek looks like he's ready for a tag. Arm drag by Terrence. Is this enough?
Oh,
Can he
will he
get to
make
his
it?
brother?
Will he make
Goes
it?
to the tag. Derek tags
He's
in
gonna
first.
go.
Can Derek get in the
No.
And he cuts it away.
The speed of Derek Diggler. You have to admire the speed of that man. He was on him across the ring in like a flash.
Irish whip sending Terrence into the corner. Derek, went for a body splash. Nothing but turnbuckle.
Out of the way.
Can Terrence get it here? Danny tagged in. Can he cut it off? And again, he does. No! Terrence getting out of it with a back suplex.
My God, where is he?
Can Terrence get this tag? Can Terrence get this tag? No! Derek pulling Terrell off the apron.
Ever the strategist. He is a man who knows how to find victory in the throes of defeat. But in this situation, they're not in the throes of defeat.
Diggler's always just 2 steps ahead of TNT here.
I can only assume they play chess very well.
Digglers have him in the middle of the ring. Looks like they're going for a suplex here.
Oh,
Danny's slipping out, noticing that 5 count.
Calling an audible in the play.
Neckbreaker by Derek.
I can only assume they are deciding to keep things confusing, keep things on their toes, give the enemy no time to think. Things are changing, and be ready.
The referee at the count of 3. If Danny didn't get out of there soon, they would have been disqualified.
Oh!
Missing that high-risk maneuver from the top.
That's a big miss. That's a big miss.
Can Terrence get the tag?
He does!
Big tag by Terrence. Terrell is in here, taking out both Digglers here with these power moves.
He is
big
like,
drop kick.
He's like the juggernaut right now. He is coming in.
Throwing Derek over the top rope. Danny going for a clothesline. Terrell dodging it into a Hurricane Rana.
We are looking at a man who's watched his brother get abused, watched his brother get beaten down, and he's got vengeance on his mind.
Danny trying to fight out of this big forearm strike, countered into a snap power slam.
Wow!
Going for the cover. Derek Diggler getting in there just in time.
You can see Terrence cutting back in.
Terrence with a big belly-to-belly suplex. Derek is knocked loopy there.
Terrence is still in it. He's dazed. He's confused. He's relying on his strength.
Spinning gut kick and a tiger suplex by Danny to Terrence. Big forearm to Terrell. Off the ropes, lifting him up into a spine buster. Terrell puts him down.
My God.
Going for the cover. Danny kicking out.
I don't think this was in their playbook. The match is slowly slipping out of the hands of the Digglers. They had complete control. They were on top, and they allowed one slip up, and now TNT is on the move. Oh no. They're going for it.
Sending Danny Diggler off the
going
rope.
for
Don't! Drop down, got that kick directly to the chest. Danny getting back into the match, tagging Derek in. Lifting Terrence up into a fireman's carry.
No!
And a G9!
Holy
Going for
mother
the cover.
of God.
Terrell getting in there to break it up.
Terrell still got some energy left. And that's lucky, because Terrence has taken a ridiculous amount of abuse at this point.
These strikes knocking Derek Diggler loopy. Oh! Terrell striking both Digglers here, but they are getting the better of him.
The numbers game will always go to the one with more numbers.
Diggler's lifting up Terrence here,
I think they're going for the implant.
Looks like they're setting him up for the implant.
No,
fighting out of it.
Fighting out of it.
Terrell, go!
Oh!
Headbutt collision.
Skull to
Diggler.
skull.
Clothesline. Derek Diggler sent out of the ring.
Is outside. There's no one in the ring to help Danny Diggler. Fighting by himself.
Setting him off the rope, lifting him up into the 3D by TNT. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. TNT getting the victory.
As crisp as I've ever seen it. You have 2 men, sons of a Hall of Famer. They come in and they show that they are not just his sons.
No, TNT definitely holding their own there. And as well as the Digglers did, the power advantage was just too much.
That was exactly what it was. The numbers game, they tried to play it, and let me tell you, it did not go the way the Digglers wanted.
Celebrating a hard-earned victory here, TNT, putting the Digglers away.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in to Energy Y Showcase 3.